Welcome to part 3 of the mind versus the monkeys. Viruses. It's like a nanobot invasion. There is a concept called idea virus. Do this. This is going to be good for you. You're going to gain paradise. You will win. So all these idea viruses are invading people's brains and multiplying. They're like nanobots infiltrating people's lives. And when they enter the brain, it's all over the body because they provoke adrenaline, cortisol. You become anxious, you become heavy, stiff, aggressive, competitive. And then you're stuck in being the wrong person, in the wrong body, in the wrong place at the wrong time. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this ocean. There are two very dangerous modes. One is called certainty mode. I'm a manager, I have a university degree, I'm a doctor, I know what I'm talking about. It's called the intelligence trap. You think you know a little, but basically you know almost nothing. The kind of knowledge that you have is very, very basic, 0.101%. But that kind, whatever kind of knowledge you have, it needs experience. You have to live through things. You have to have experientialism, so you know what you're talking about. There's no point talking about the war in Afghanistan if you haven't been there. There's no point in talking about the slums and shanty towns of the third world if you haven't been there. So we have to be very careful about certainty mode, because it was on the TV. It's fake news. They buy time in magazines, on TV. It's not honest journalism, it's bought. It's a screen. Because AI said it. AI has been programmed. It's based on things that are in the cloud. It has not lived for 30, 40, 50 years yet. So we have to be very careful about certainty mode. The other mode that is very dangerous is enemy mode. Everyone's my enemy. Who said that? There are 8 billion people on earth. You don't even know 99% of them. How can you say that people are your enemy? They don't even know you exist. Because they're not Christian, because they're not white, because they're not capitalistic, because they're not American or European, or they're not Muslim, or... When you have the enemy mode in your brain, you are always living in fear, in hate. Everyone cannot be a friend. They have been termed as enemies. And the brain is like a computer. If you tell the brain everyone's an enemy, he's going to send you adrenaline and testosterone. And you age very quickly. You become aggressive. You don't listen. You don't watch. You don't think. This is what happens to top athletes. After a few years, they have problems with behavior. There are many of them who are aggressive. They hit people around them. They have lawsuits where they lose millions and millions of dollars. The same thing, top executives. Their wives sue them because they treat their wives as slaves, as inhuman, in a non-human behavior. Everything becomes an object. You objectify things. A person is not a table, is not a chair. A person is not a machine. You have to be very, very careful how you treat people, how you communicate. But when you're full of adrenaline and testosterone, you're not in control anymore. You are being manipulated by hormones. So Certainty mode, I know everything because I watch Fox News. Or because the Bible said so. The Bible has been translated in many, many idioms, and basically most of the people who did the translations were illiterate. Then the hate mode, enemy mode. Everyone's my enemy. We're at war. It's easy to recruit people when you tell them that we're at war, the enemy's at the gates, we are being invaded. They vote for you. They join the military, and the next 20, 30 years work for peanuts, and they die. You don't have to pay pensions. The two better modes are questioning mode. I'm not sure. I don't know. I need to look into it. I need more information. I need to do more due diligence, more research. I need to talk a little bit more about getting access to the facts, to the truth. I need to meet people who were there, who experienced things. We have to wait. Time will tell. Wait and see. This is called the questioning mode. It's the antidote to certainty mode. And the other, very important, is, it's called best behavior mode. Get a hold of yourself. Don't be rude. Don't treat people badly. Be nice, kind, and gentle. Remember, if you want to be treated as a human, treat other people as a human. It's golden rule number 1. Treat people as you would like to be treated. We cannot call ourselves Christians, Muslims, Jews, and not behave in this way. Then you're being fake, you're being false. It's something that everyone has to think about. If you are demeaning, depreciating, eliminating other people because they're not of your color, of your social class, of your religious background, this is extremely, extremely wrong. Of the 8 billion people that live on planet Earth, we have thousands of religions and typologies and genetics. It's like saying the apple is the best fruit ever. This tree is the greatest tree ever. Really? Not very intelligent, not very, very scientific, not very smart. So this kind of behavior, it comes from certainty mode and hate mode, enemy mode. And then people start behaving in this way. And after generation and generation and generation of hating, that leads to religious wars, crusades, that leads to burning women as witches for being beautiful and for being intelligent, and invading other cultures and civilizations because they're not the same religion as yours. These two modes, certainty mode and hate mode, enemy mode, are the reason why we have all these problems around the world. And of course, their foundation is greed. I don't want to work and study, but I can rob, I can be a pirate. It's an easier way of making money than working and studying for 20 years. So this mindset justifies certainty mode, hate mode. With questioning mode and best behavior mode, we begin to detoxify ourselves. And we begin the long journey to redemption, to going back to becoming a human again, a humane person. Thanks for watching.